N.W.J. What's going on, y'all? So it looks like we got Nate Diaz versus Jake Paul way in August. I saw the press conference, and instead of Jake Paul going back trying to get a rematch with Tommy Fury, he's going at Nate Diaz. And he said, well, I announced this before the Tommy Fury fight that Nate Diaz would be next. But isn't the complaint that you keep fighting mixed martial arts guys instead of boxers? You're in the sport of boxing. You say you want to become a champion, yet you keep going after mixed martial arts guys. And Nate Diaz might be a little tougher than he thinks, because Nate Diaz has some extremely long arms, extremely long. But when I listen to Nate Diaz talk, and he sounded like this for years, he sounds a little bit like he may have taken too many punches, but he's still dangerous. But I give the edge to Jake Paul just with boxing skill. Nate Diaz says he's been boxing, I think, since he was like 15, and he's sparred with some, boxing guys and stuff like that. And I think he said the only reason he got into mixed martial arts, I forget, but sounded like his path was headed towards boxing and he got sidetracked. But I still say Jake Paul, he should try to get a rematch with Tommy Fury, even though I think Tommy Fury would win again. I told you guys Tommy Fury would win the first fight. People kind of got on the Jake Paul hype train. But I think Jake Paul hits probably harder than Nate Diaz. Could be wrong, but I just think he's probably the more skillful of the two. These mixed martial arts guys get in the boxing ring, and I'm not too impressed. Anderson Silva lasted with Jake Paul, but there's a reason he's not going after boxers. Let's just put it like that. And then KSI, people were talking about KSI might be fighting. Well, they were talking to Tommy Fury about it, and Tommy Fury would beat KSI. KSI just beat some guy I never heard of, and it was pretty brutal, but some people are saying that it appeared to be an elbow. I don't know. Jake Paul might end up fighting KSI again in the near future. Not sure, but I'm talking about Jake Paul and Nate Diaz, and I think that Jake Paul knows exactly what he's doing by going after these mixed martial arts guys. I think it makes him look better than what he is, but I still think I give Jake Paul the edge. I don't think he'll knock out Nate Diaz, but I think he will maybe knock him down, and I think he'll probably get a decision. We'll see the closer we get to the fight. Like I say, I'll give more of a breakdown the closer we get. Once I see more press conferences and see how the guys are thinking, hear how they're training, hear how their sparring's going, I'll be able to give a better assessment. I might change my views too the closer we get to the fight. And looks like Roy Jones and N.W.J are still going to fight, and I think they pushed the date back, but I saw a stare down the other day. So there's all these sidebar fights going on because we can't get the big fights that we want to see. So, I guess we take what we can get. What do you guys think about Jake Paul fighting Nate Diaz? I think Jake Paul said he'd be willing to fight Nate Diaz in the octagon after this, but I think he said Nate didn't want to do it. We'll see. What do you guys think? N.W.J. Thank you for watching. LSR forever. Make sure to subscribe, and let's make sure this page takes off like a car with the brakes off. Thanks for watching.